Hey everyone, my name is Megan and this is Painted and Distressed. This video is part of my Christmas series and today I have 20 DIY Christmas ornaments that are so much fun to make. I hope you enjoy! This first project, I saw these vintage looking snowman ornaments from Home Goods, and I had these wooden ornament shapes from the Target dollar spot, and I thought these would be the perfect thing to replicate them. So I'm just taking the top parts of them and I'm going to paint them black using my chalk paint. And then of course the bottom part, I'm just going to take my folk art milk jug and paint the bottom parts white. And then I'm going to take a variety of different sisal trees from Dollar Tree that I have. And so I decided to do a green one, a silver one, and a white one. And I'm just taking the bottom wood piece off. And the top of these ornaments already had a hole, and so it made it very easy just to screw them in. And then I'm just taking a fine tip marker and doing my best to try to replicate a vintage snowman look. As I say in almost every single video, I am not an artist, and so my freehand is not the best, but that's okay. And since the original snowman ornaments had a pointy nose, then I decided to take a little mini candy cane that I had and I just cut it down to size. And I did that for all three of them. And then this is how they turned out. So I had these wood bark ornament packet from Hobby Lobby, and so I decided I wanted to make some stocking ornaments, and so I'm just giving the bark part of them just a little bit of a whitewash to them. And then I have this little snowflake stencil, and that's all I'm doing. I'm just painting on there. This was super easy. I didn't add initials or names or anything like that because I just wanted to kind of leave them plain. These are not the actual stockings we use as a family. These are just more for decorative purposes to use in backgrounds of videos and just to make it look cute. And this is how they turned out. But this is such a fun and easy project that you can do. Again, putting a name on them or an initial or anything like that, and they're just so cute and so quick and easy to make. So then I found these wood bead ornaments from Hobby Lobby in their crafting section for Christmas, and one of the remaining snowflake of the wood bark ornaments, my daughter actually did this one, and so I decided to make an ornament out of it. And so I'm just attaching it to the wood bead, and then I just added a little bow. And then for another one of the ornaments, I got these wooden presents from the Target dollar spot, and they're really cute, but I didn't really like the ribbon around them, so I'm just taking some of my own red check ribbon and I'm just hot gluing it around the presents. All of these ornaments that I made today are super easy to make, and I used a lot of the stuff I used to make these that I already had on hand, and they would be a fun, to do with kids or to get together with friends and just make some fun ornaments on a Saturday night or something. And this last one, I am just taking some various size of the sisal trees again, and I took the bottom parts off of them, like the little stands, and then I just hot glued them in between the wood beads. And then I just added a little bit of greenery that I had in my crafting stash using some hot glue. And then I had some sticks from Dollar Tree, and I just attached those along with a little pine cone. And I just love this. It's kind of like a little mini wreath. It's so cute. And this is how all three of them turned out. So I had these wooden ornaments left over from last year from Hobby Lobby, and so I'm just taking some fabric also left over from Dollar Tree from last year, and I'm just cutting it down to size, and then I'm just attaching it to this ornament using some Mod Podge. And I'm just using a simple nail file to have a nice clean edge around the ornament. And then I had this little clay Santa gnome from Dollar Tree, and I'm just hot gluing it to the front, and then that was it. And then this other one, I'm just going to take some of my antiquing wax, and I'm just going to cover the entire ornament. And then this candy cane also came with this gnome, and so I just hot glued it to the front. And then I'm just adding some of these snowflakes from Hobby Lobby, and I just hot glue them to the front, and then this was it. And these are so much fun to make and so easy, but they're really, really cute. This next one, I'm going to take this wood bark ornament from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to take off the pieces that were in front of it. And sadly, I lost the deer in the process. I was really hoping to save it for a different project, but it disintegrated. And then I found this pack of wood cutouts from the Target dollar spot, and so I'm going to use the chimney from it. And then for Santa's feet, it was an ornament wood cutout from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to paint that black. And then the chimney, I am painting using my red chalk paint. And then I get out some puffy paint, and for the snow on the top of the chimney, I'm just going to cover the entire thing, and I'm just going to use the same pattern that was already cut out on there. And then to add a little bit of extra glitter, then I just added some white glitter. And then I did the same with Santa's feet, or his boots. And then for in between the chimney, I just took some of my 3D puff paint from Dollar Tree, and I just fill in all of the crevices of the bricks. And I had this wine bag left over from last year from Dollar Tree, and so I just cut a little piece off of it because I wanted to make a little Santa sack. And so then I'm just adding a little bit of the fake snow material from Dollar Tree inside of it. And then I thought it needed like a little present sticking out of it, and so I found one of my daughter's little mini brand toys and stuck that on the outside, and then just wrapped it with some twine. And then now I'm just going to hot glue everything to the front of the ornament. And I did remove the original greenery on the ornament that it came with as well. And then I added a little wreath to the front, and then just added back in some of my own greenery that was just a little bit fuller than the original that came on the ornament. And then to hang it, I'm just going to use some regular twine. And then this is how it turned out. So for this project, I had some of these snowmen left over from last year, and so I'm just going to paint both of their hats black. And of course their bodies white. And then the little mini snowmen, I'm going to do the same thing. And these are from Dollar Tree. And then I had these little ski lifts from, I found them in the Target dollar spot as well. And so I'm just taking some fabric that I had in my stash and I'm just cutting it down to size to put on the seat part of the ski lift. And then I just got out my paint pen and then I just made a little face and some coal buttons on all of the snowmen. And then I'm just taking some more remnant fabric and I'm just making little scarves for each one of the snowmen. And I just attached it with some hot glue. And I added some of those little snowflake that I had from Hobby Lobby onto the top of the bigger snowmen's hats. And then I just hot glued them to the ski lifts, and this is how they turned out. Actually, I didn't hang these on my tree because I thought they would be really cute as just decor, but you can easily attach a hook to them and hang them on a tree. So I had this metal Santamel envelope that I had left over from a couple years ago, and I believe it was like $1 from the Target dollar spot. And then I'm just using this little house that is from those little 3D wood packets from Dollar Tree, and I'm just taking some scrapbook paper, and then I'm just going to cut it out to size. And then for the little windows and the door and stuff like that of the house, I just used my X-Acto knife, and then some regular school glue, or regular glue stick rather, to attach it to the house. And then I just hot glued it into the mailbox, and then just a variety of the little trees from Dollar Tree into the envelope. And I did cut off the bottoms of these trees as well. And I added a little wreath, and then I put my own little bow on it. And then I had this little Santa figurine from Hobby Lobby, and so I just attached it to the top of the house and then made a little hanger so I could hang it on my tree. And then this project was done. So I saw these gingerbread ornaments in the Target dollar spot and thought they were really cute, but I thought they could be a little bit cuter. So on the tags, they did include, it says gingerbread cookies on the top, and then it just includes the ingredients. It doesn't include the actual directions, but just the ingredients. And so I thought it'd be really cute to Mod Podge it to the back of each of the ornaments, and then just add a little extra embellishment to each of the gingerbread men. And just added a little bow tie to one and a little hair bow to the other. And then some little lollipop candies that I had in my stash. And then just a little bit of red and white baker's twine to hang them. And I think these are just so cute. And these would even be cute in a little tiered tray or as a gift. I mean, every single one of these you could give as a gift as well that we're making. And this next project, I found this little plastic mug in my daughter's playroom. She did give me, she did say I can use this and I can paint it. So I just gave it one good coat of my Waverly Crimson. And I loved the detail on the bottom of it, and I really wanted to highlight that. And so I just painted the bottom using my Waverly white chalk paint. And then once the paint was dry, then I added some Mod Podge to the bottom of it and then sprinkled some glitter. So that way it kind of gave it a little bit of a snowy look. And then I didn't want to fill the entire thing with spackling or anything like that. And so I just filled it with some of this snow cloth stuff and then just cut out a circle using foam core and then just hot glued it into the cloth. And then I just gave a good coating of hot glue to the entire top of it. And then I just got out my puff paint and then I just covered the entire top of it to look like whipped cream. And I actually didn't have any spackling or anything like that on hand, so this is why I used puff paint. It does take a very long time to dry. And so I wish I would have bought some before I did that project. But then I just added a little candy cane into the top of it, added another layer just to ensure that it was all even of the puff paint. And then I just added these little peppermint candies from Hobby Lobby. And then I just added some glitter to the top and a little hanger, and this is how it turned out. It'd be really cute with someone's name, or if it just says Santa's Cocoa or something like that on it, it'd be really cute. So this next project, I saw this ornament on Pottery Barn's website, and I thought it would be very easy to recreate. And so I'm just taking an ornament that I already had in my stash from last year, and I just added some wood sticks from Dollar Tree, and it already had some snow at the bottom and a tree. And then I'm just taking some of this scrapbook paper and I just rolled it both ways so it was easier to roll. And then I'm just adding a little candy cane to it and then some baker's twine. And then it was a little tall, so then of course I cut it down to size. Added another stick, and then I just wrapped the top of the ornament with some ribbon, and then I made a jute hanger just like in the picture and added a bow as well. And I liked that ornament so much that I made another one, and so I just used this I don't know what shape that is, but it's from Dollar Tree, and I just added some fake snow, and then I just tied some of those logs from Dollar Tree with some of the baker's twine and added some little mini pine cones and a berry and a little bow on top, and then that was it. And I just think these are so cute and love how they came out. It'd be really cute to add the year or something like that on there and give these as a gift as well. and it's very hard to photograph these clear ornaments because they're so shiny. Now these ornaments that I'm making, I actually did make as a gift to give to my parents. And so I'm using those wood ornaments again and my hippo water slide decals that the company actually sent to me last year, and I had a bunch left over. And so I printed out a picture, my daughter's school picture, and then I'm just attaching it to the front of this ornament. And then I also printed out a picture of my parents' new puppies, so that way they can have an ornament of their puppies as well. And then I just attached it to the front of the wood ornament. And then using some of these greeneries from Dollar Tree, I just whitewashed them with some white paint, twisted them around, and then hot glued them to the front of the ornaments. And then I added some greenery to the bottom of one of them. And then some more of those little logs and a mini pine cone. Oh, I'm sorry, and a little berry. And then to the one of the puppies, then I just added these little red berries from Dollar Tree all the way around the entire ornament. And then for these other ones, I'm going to take these flat disc shaped ornaments from Dollar Tree, put a little mop and glow inside of them, and I made sure that it was totally covered inside with the mop and glow. And then I added some glitter, some fine glitter also from Dollar Tree, and then I just rolled it around and then added more if needed until the entire inside was covered. And then I added the picture of the puppies again to this one. Now this one, it was a little bit harder to see the pictures on because it is a clear. And then, so it's kind of easier to see on the wood. And then I just added some more greenery to the front. I just doused it with spray glue and glitter. And then for the one of my daughter, I just added some of those Mardi Gras bead necklaces that I cut up. And then the other one for the puppies, I just made it a little bit more plain because it has more color in the picture. So that was really hard to take pictures of these as well, but they look really cute and they came out. And these are a great gift idea as well. And my parents did love them because I did already give them to them. So this next ornaments are the last ornaments that I made. I got these terrarium or these open-faced ornaments off of Oriental Trading Company. And so I painted a couple of them, actually 3 of them, using the red Waverly Crimson. And then I'm just taking some puff paint and I'm just going along the entire opening. And then once that was dry, then I went back over again to add a little bit more glitter to it, and just using the silver glittery glitter glue pen from Dollar Tree. And then on the outside, I'm adding some more of those Hobby Lobby snowflakes. And they also came with the little mini pearls in between the snowflakes, because it's like a little garland that I cut up, and then I'm just adding the little pearls in between as well. And then for this one, I'm just adding some of the little mini trees from Dollar Tree, and then a little gingerbread house and a little black bow on the front. And then this one I painted using my Folk Art Milk Jug chalk paint. And I'm adding some of those little miniature trees as well. And then I'm just doing white dots of the puff paint all over the entire outside of the ornament. And then I just go over with the glitter. And then this one, I just added a little gingerbread boot or stocking. And then this one I'm adding some of the trees and then a little snowman from the cobblestone house section of Dollar Tree. And I'm just doing the same thing, just adding the white puff paint and then go over it with the glitter also. And I just love these type of ornaments. They're so fun and they're so cute, and the creativity with these is just endless. And again, these would be great presents as well. And that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it sparked some creativity for you. If you haven't done so already, I would very much appreciate if you would subscribe to this channel and click like on this video, as it does help my channel to grow just a little bit more and to get noticed. I have a couple more Christmas videos coming up for you, so make sure you are again subscribed so you don't miss out. And until next time, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.